Alright, what up, guys? I'm going to bring up a topic that seems to be a little, everybody has kind of their own ways and own beliefs on how to do this. Now, it was a buddy of mine, Guns and Poker, brought it up maybe about a month back, and he's got a lot of different comments and people, you know, with their own opinions on this. And do you keep your magazines, whether they're rifle, pistol, do you keep them loaded? Do you keep your magazines fully loaded all the time? Now, there's a lot of people out there that believe you don't, and I'm kind of, I'll tell you the way I do it, but they believe that if you keep your magazines fully loaded till its capacity, like what is this? This is a 10 round factory Glock magazine. If I store 10 rounds in this magazine of 9mm, and I store it for months, maybe even years, do you feel confident enough to pick up this magazine, put it in your pistol, and it running 100%? Do you believe loading it to its capacity will damage the springs? Some of you believe that, some of you don't, and I just want to get my viewers' thoughts on that. Now, I've spoken to an old military dude. He's a veteran, and he told me that you don't keep your magazines fully loaded to its capacity. He says it'll damage the springs. Now, I've just over time and talking to certain people, I just keep getting different answers, and you figure from I've heard like some of the older pistols and some of the older magazines, they're not built like they are today, and with the better technology out there and the better magazines out there, that you're able to store your magazines fully at its full capacity, and it be able to run flawless. Some people believe that, some people do that. Now, what I do is I'm kind of undecided. I don't keep all my magazines loaded. Like, I have 4 Glock magazines for the 19. I keep 2 of those magazines fully, not fully loaded. I usually keep, like this one here holds 15. I would keep 10 in there, and I would probably keep 10 in the magazine. That way the spring's not all the way compressed, down to the bottom. And like here, it holds 10. I might keep 9 or 8 in there, and 1 in the chamber of my pistols. Now, you guys, some of you guys will be like, oh, what if something happens and you need all your ammo? And that's understandable. Completely understand it. I have like 4 or 5 guns loaded with 2 or 3 magazines. Usually at least one magazine's loaded, and there's usually 1 in the chamber. But if I had needed that much ammo that I needed to spend 6 clips, or 6 magazines, watching these gangster movies, they'll fuck your gun terminology up. Magazines on something, then shit's really hitting the fan. But I don't know, just thought I'd throw it out there, guys. The way I do it, you guys might not disagree. Some of you guys might disagree with the way I do it. I don't know, because I'm kind of undecided. This military guy, he's a veteran. You kind of, you want to. These guys have a lot of weapons experience. This guy was in the Army. He wasn't in, the Coast Guard, where they don't really see any war. He kind of knows what he's talking about, and he says it does damage the springs. So I don't know. You guys give me what your thoughts are in the comment section. I'll be there to answer them, and just looking forward to learning on your guys' experience with this. So thanks for watching, and I'm out.